everyone, Tanya here. You might be wondering why I'm dressed like this. Not my usual home cheese making gear. It's because we're over here in Adelaide at the Cheese Making Academy. So we're about to go into the secret cheese making room here. Well, not so secret if you're doing one of their courses, which we've been lucky enough to do. And we're going to take you on a bit of a tour and then have a bit of a chat to Gina to see what they do here. So let's go.
I'm just putting the remnant in and I'm stirring now.
Entrez-vous. Merci beaucoup.
Oh mon Dieu.
Oh mon Dieu, basta que tante formaggi.
I'm here with the lovely Gina from the Cheese Making Academy of South Australia, which is part of TAFE here. And thank you so much for having us. We've had the pleasure of being here, a few of us from Western Australia actually, for the last 4 days. And today was the final day. We actually spent a day's course here at the Cheese Making Factory. But yeah, you've been absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about what the Academy is all about and how you got started.
Okay, as part of TAFE we've always been making a little bit of cheese, but it was never formalised. And then through Chris Lawton really from Woodside Cheese Rights, she knew there was a skills gap in the industry for small cheese makers. There was nothing really out there for single operators, where to go learn. So she said, why don't we formalise something? So we got a little bit of government funding and we sent a consultant around to all the small manufacturers in South Australia to find out what were their skills gap. What did they need to know? What did they want their employees to know? What did they want prospective cheese makers to come in and know? So we set up the Certificate 3 in food processing / cheese making, and we were very specific with the subjects. We tried to make them as cheese orientated as we could, and we took it from there. So we set up 9 subjects, and they really do focus around cheese. So the dairy science, it's science, but it's focused around cheese making. The food safety is focused around cheese making. And then we run workshops, 3 days cheddar, 3 days blue, 3 days non-bovine, and 3 days soft ripen. So it's 2 days making, then the 3rd day they're actually salting, cleaning up, pulling down the factory, and then it's all theory.
Yeah, I mean even the last 3 days we've had the pleasure of having some fantastic Australian, fairly new cheesemakers here to talk to us, and that was probably one of my favourite parts.
We
had Denise from Hindmarsh Dairy, Kim from Section 28, that's a really great new cheese company to watch out for people. And then Tony, yep, from Seaview.
Yes, he's all sheep milk and he's down on the coast.
Yep.
So he's Seaview, yes.
Yeah, and it was just amazing, like, we've been doing the Running an Artisan Cheese Business course, and just for once again gaining a huge new level of respect for our artisan cheesemakers, for what it takes. I think someone said something like, if you're going to start it out, you decide which level of crazy, which type of crazy you want. But yeah, it's really wonderful, and that they give back and come and talk to people. But just wondering, obviously I deal with home cheesemakers, but that often whets their appetite for a career in the dairy industry. So your courses are probably really great for people, well, not just that want to start a factory, but that want to maybe gain employment.
We've actually had people from industry that their head cheese makers might send their juniors to hone their skills.
Yeah.
So they don't just train them on the job, they've sent them to us to do the whole Certificate 3, so we've got that level. The startup companies, we've had retailers send their staff to us, like good cheesemonger shops, that feel that their staff should have an understanding of how cheese is made and the respect for the cheese and the cheesemaker, so when they're selling at a better level.
Right.
So that's been excellent. We've had chefs as well, and then we have people that want to get in the industry, whether it's in retail or at a laboratory level, a QA level, or actually on the factory floor, or being a cheesemaker for somebody.
Yeah.
So it's good for a company now to be able to say, oh, I need somebody in my factory, and to employ not just maybe a food technologist, but to employ someone that's a food technologist, I suppose, but it's got a little bit of extra. They've actually focused on cheese.
Yeah.
So they've got a little bit more of an understanding.
Yeah, great. Well, I think, it's fantastic what you're providing here. Before you started, it was, you had to go overseas to get any kind of training like this. So thanks so much. And everyone, check it out at the Artisan Cheesemaking Academy online, and we'll post some information.
And please come to South Australia.
Come, it's lovely. You can stay on site.
You can stay on site.
You can.
Yes.
They make it really easy for you. Absolutely.
It is easy. Luckily, we've got student quarters, and that's really good. And then of course you're in here all day, and you're not far to walk back and forward. So it is easy for people from interstate. Yeah.